Day 1218. It's 11 o'clock. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I came home from church and sat down and read more of that book, and like took notes and everything for probably another hour and a half or 2 hours. And I swear, like, I've read these 19 pages. I'm on page 19. I think I've read these 19 pages at least 3 times, and I don't remember most of what it said. It feels like it's a brand new book, and it's so brilliant. It's so good. No wonder why ClickFunnels is such a massive company and they're so crazy successful. Like, they understand how to build online businesses and movements and all that. And I'm just reading it and I'm like, it's so incredible, like talking about frameworks. And yeah, I'm just like, wow, God, this is so perfect for where I'm at with my business and my brand. And it's just really, really exciting. The only thing that feels overwhelming is I'm 19 pages in and I've already taken like 4 or 5 pages of notes. And the book is like 250 pages. So the intimidating thing is, how in the world am I going to get through this whole thing? But a big chunk of the book is like putting together a sales presentation and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if it's the fasting or just because I'm such a different person now than the last time I tried to read it, and I'm in such a different place and I have so much more clarity on my business, my brand, and the frameworks and everything. I don't know what it is, but it's just like it's all flowing. It's all flowing really, really well. So I'm excited to keep working on it and get through it, to finish it and get through it. I'm like going through this big breakthrough in my life of going from like a boy to a man, and that mindset of a man, because I stopped growing when I was a teenager because I was taking on so many responsibilities and so many other people's problems and issues, and started dating people and just realized that it's like I never became a man mentally. Like, I still feel like I'm a kid. Like, I still feel like I'm a teenager, with like things I'm irresponsible with and not completing things and not having enough self-discipline in certain areas. And I just had this massive breakthrough when I was doing this exercise from Tony Robbins. Just realized that like my maturity, mental maturity or spiritual maturity or masculine maturity or whatever, stopped when I was a teenager. And I feel like I never got a chance to become a man, and I feel like no one ever really taught me anything. Like, no one ever really sat down with me at that age and like taught me anything. Everyone was busy just trying to live their own lives and get by, with their own things. But I never had like a man lead me, whether it was a father figure or anything like that. I've never had like a male leader in my life who's actually guided me and taught me things and helped me and like helped me understand things about life and taught me things about life. Like, I've always had to teach myself and lead myself. And so there's a limit that I've hit with my potential. And so just having this realization of like, okay, it's time to become a man. It's time to go back to that point where I stopped growing in that way and grow into the man that God called me to be, and looking at certain things like, men finish what they start, and I'm having all these realizations. It's like, okay, a boy is going to start a book and not finish it. A man's going to start what he finishes, because that's what men do. And just like looking at stuff like that is shifting my mindset like dramatically, which is amazing because it's such a big breakthrough that I need to have. I need to be able to rely on myself and depend on myself and take care of myself. I can't be a mental child. And so, yeah, it's a really, really intense transformation. Very intimidating as well, because it's like me versus me. And so when I look at this book, it's like, yeah, I've attempted to read it a few times and never finished it, but I'm going to finish it this time. And that's going to be part of that declaration of me maturing and growing. And so I'm determined to get through it. And it's just like, man, the timing just feels so perfect. And it's crazy. I read the back of the book, and the description is, I believe everyone's born with a calling, and this book is going to help you live into your calling, into your calling, into a career. And I was just like, wow, God, it's crazy. It's just crazy. So I'm super committed to getting through that and finishing it over these next couple weeks, however long it takes, because it's just unlocking things. And the more I understand my business and how to market it and how to get it out to the world and how to create a movement, the more confidence I feel and the more certainty I feel, and the bigger my vision gets and the stronger I get and the more motivated I am. And so, yeah, I just feel very blessed because this is just leading me step by step by step. So it's awesome. So I got to wake up in the morning. We have men's Bible study, and then I have a group call, the Wednesday group calls that I'm a part of. And then I'm going to be at church, and I'm going to keep working through this. And it's day 3 of the water fast. So 2 days in, not really hungry, but I cannot wait to eat a boiled potato with salt and pepper. Like, I cannot wait to boil some potatoes and then just chop it up and put some salt and pepper on it and just eat it with a boiled egg. Like, that is like what I want more than anything in the world right now, because that's usually what I eat when I break a water fast, because you don't want to eat like something crazy. You need to eat something like very mild. And so usually it's boiled potato with a boiled egg and avocado. That sounds so good. Sounds so good. 5 more days. It feels like an eternity when I say that. 5 more days till I get to bite of food. Feels like eternity. Yeah, but it's all good.